What's up, guys? I'm Ben, and this is KameTrick. It's the channel that combines the worlds of sim drifting and real-life drifting. Here, we do both, and today I've got a basically YouTube Rewind or 2019 year-in review video for my channel, KameTrick. And for a lot of you guys who are new to the channel and maybe joined this summer or this fall, you may not realize just how big of a year 2019 was for me personally, for KameTrick, and for the community that we are building here every day. You know, I've been doing YouTube and video content creation for a couple of years now. It's like climbing a mountain. You know, when you're climbing a mountain, you're looking up towards the top, and you just take it one step at a time, one step at a time. And a lot of times you look up to the very top and you see the distance between you and where you're trying to get to, or where you envision maybe someday, if you keep going, you could get to. It's easy to get discouraged when you know sort of where you'd like things to go, but you know how much work it's going to take, and you know that you're just not there. So one thing that can be really healthy is actually to look back over your shoulder at the trail that you have blazed, and you know, the beautiful view of all the scenery that you can see because you've climbed, you know, one step at a time. It didn't feel like you've gotten that far, but you look back and there's this beautiful view and you're like, oh wow, okay, we've made some progress, we can do this. For anybody who needed a little punch of motivation, whether it's to learn how to drift, whether it's to make content yourself, or anything else, you know, in life about learning a new skill or mastering something, I just wanted to share this, and hopefully it will give you a little bit of extra motivation. So to frame this, I use a service called TubeBuddy. They are a system that helps you to optimize your YouTube workflow for content creation. This is not a sponsored video, but they sent me a year-in review video for my channel. I have not seen this before, so we'll see how it goes. Let's check this thing out. So you can see I've got my old banner here. I probably need to update this at some point. I mean, I really dig this picture. All right, let's watch this. 600 subscribers. Can you believe that? I felt so good about having 600 too. But my top 3 uploads, 23k views, another 23k views, and 323k views. Wow. Plus 1,000% subscribers, 1,700%. And I actually uploaded just a few less videos, but look at that. Oh, I mean, man, the progress. Holy crap. I want to actually take a second and look at this, because yeah, this is just cool. So we go back a year. I started the year with 604 subscribers, and I fought to get each of those subscribers. And if you guys are still watching today, thank you for continuing to be a part of my life and a part of the channel. But wow, what a long way. We are, actually, I'm going to check, almost 6,000 more subscribers than that, like 5,800 or something. Views 40.7k and 101 uploads. So it's not like I was new to this game. I had been pushing and working on YouTube content for some time. Now, some of those uploads, it was randomly, you know, just a couple a year in the first several years. Like, I wasn't trying to be like a YouTuber or anything. It was back in the day before vlogging was even a thing that people did. You saw, I think in the performance from last year, I uploaded 54 videos in 2018. So I was already working on trying to do my weekly upload, and this was before I was live streaming or anything like that. So to think that I had been pushing just as hard as I did this year and grinding just as hard, and I had gotten 600 people to start following my work, and you know, at least 100 of them were probably personal friends of mine. It's just really wild to look back and think about that. I've been really fortunate to have the traction that I've been able to get lately on the channel, and I thank all of you guys who are watching now for that. But to just go back and think that a year ago, I mean, I was not even at 1,000 subscribers is wild. It's crazy how quick you forget that. So, you know, you just gotta keep pushing, and I'm going to keep pushing in 2020 as well, and maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to look back and see this sort of growth again. And let's see what you guys like about my videos. You like the Hachiroku? I need to do more content with 8.6s, apparently. And you like DIY stuff, especially sim. Most importantly, and this depresses me a little bit, is the fact that everyone digs my sim content. But before this year, all of those 54 videos from last year that I talked about, they were all real life drifting content. And for me anyway, my real life drifting content, or the way that I produced it and put it out there, just was not as compelling as the sim drifting. Or maybe a more optimistic way to say this is there's a lot more people that are actively trying to get into and learn about sim drifting than there are people who are trying to watch real drifting. Either way, it's all sim drifting all the time. And of course, the video that started it all is Assetto Corsa Drifting Realistic, a real drifter versus Fanatec sim. If it wasn't for this one video, I probably wouldn't have seen either of these view counts or the type of growth that I have. So, you know, I didn't know that that one video was going to work. I didn't know that that was going to be anything special. It was just the same old thing that I was doing. And basically, I put the same amount of effort in that I do to all my videos, and I tried to make it as good as possible. But for whatever reason, it just had the right sauce at the right time, and took off, and gave me the opportunity to connect with so many more of you guys. Last, we'll take a look at the metrics from 2018 to 2019. And you can see, yeah, subscribers gained. In 2018, I gained 465. So that means that 2 years ago, I had, what is that, less than 200 subscribers? 5.26K gained. Views went from 26.3K to 483K, and all in going from actually just a few less videos, keeping up basically the same pace. Look at the community that we've got here. 12,000 some likes, 4,671 comments, and you guys know I have replied to almost every single one of those, and I will continue to do so until hopefully the channel gets so big that I simply don't have time, because replying to all the comments that come in would stop me from producing more content. And I know that you guys would probably rather see more new content than, you know, tons of replies. But I'm going to do the best that I can to balance that gap. 1,672 shares. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have the opportunity to be where I am and to continue growing the channel. So I'm really excited about that. And almost 31K hours watched. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So that was a fun little thing I wanted to do for you guys. At the start of 2020, here I am actually engine deep in the car, taking it apart, doing a couple of necessary maintenance steps before we go on to our drift season, which should be starting back up in March or April. And I'll probably have the car roadworthy close to then. It really just depends on whether I want to push and do like roll cage and more like style up type things, or if I just want to put it back together and enjoy another season of cruising and focus more on seat time. If you guys want to see an actual like footage review from last year, where I might take 5 or 10 minutes and just go through sort of what we got into last year and how much fun we had, let me know in the comments below. And otherwise, I will look forward to seeing you guys on the Friday night live stream, 9 p.m. Central Time, every Friday night, as well as in my future edited videos. Again, thank you guys for being a part of the channel and coming along for the ride. Have a happy new year and welcome to 2020.